There have been countless delays over the years in returning to South Korean control the installations and bases used by American forces stationed on the peninsula. But now the South Korean government says there's been progress on that front. Our Kim Ji-yeon joins us with the latest. Ji-yeon?
Yes, Devin. 4 U.S. bases site South Korea requested be returned in August have been returned to South Korea as of 2 p.m. today. Those 4 bases are Camp Seagull and Long in Wonju, Camp Market in Bupyeong, and Camp Hovey in Dongducheon, the Shea range. Their return have been delayed due to a disagreement between South Korea and the U.S. in determining which side is responsible for the costs of decontaminating polluted parts of the bases. The two sides agreed that at the 200th Joint Committee meeting of the Status of Forces Agreement at Camp Humphreys, the bases be returned on the condition that they continue consultations on responsibilities for base decontamination. As of now, the government estimates the costs to cleanse the 4 bases is more than $92 million US, but it added that the estimate is subject to change once they conduct detailed surveys of the bases. The lion's share of the costs is due to dioxin pollution of Camp Market. For now, it looks though the costs are to be shouldered by the South Korean government unless it makes progress in the negotiating talks with the U.S. And according to a briefing held by the Office for Government Policy Coordination along with the Defense, Foreign Affairs, and Environment Ministries that just ended half an hour ago, there has been progress in the negotiations and that the U.S. has agreed to discuss about which country is to pay for the costs, something that was a non-negotiable subject for the past decade. And up until now, the U.S. has cited its Shea principle, which is an acronym for the known imminent substantial endangerment to human health, a standard the Korean side had to prove in order for the U.S. to consider paying the costs associated with the return of the U.S. bases. And the government says the part about the pollution costs has not been detailed in the Status of Forces Agreement, the SOFA agreement. Now the U.S. has positively responded to such discussions, given the common understanding that the prompt return of the bases is imperative to public health, and delaying the bases return further could endanger the livelihoods of the community. And the officials at the briefing stated today's talks were not impacted by the defense cost-sharing talks between South Korea and the U.S. And concerning the return of the Yongsan garrison, that is to become a national park, the officials said the return process has been initiated as some of the U.S. bases are being moved to Camp Humphreys, a U.S. military complex in Pyeongtaek, south of Seoul. Further details on when the process is to be complete were not relayed in today's briefing. Back to you, Devin.
All right, Kim Ji-yeon reporting there. Thank you.